Hey, Transformer fans! Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe or Transformers toy review, where today we are looking at Autobot Architect in Grapple. But before we get to Grapple, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting with Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, which is where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. So go ahead and check them out. And then while you're there, you can, if you need some stuff that you can't find there, you can go to Middle Row, right behind the Sheets from Valley Avenue, to Play It Again Games here in Winchester to get all your extra needs for your video game systems, your computer, your laptop, as well as you can get all your systems repaired. So definitely check them out. And while you're in the area, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street here in Winchester and get all your Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, She-Ra, and all the other stuff. I got Grapple. I think I got him from Time Travelers. I believe I did. But, this is a good, I'm kind of glad I got him. And, if you can't find him at Time Travelers, you can get him off of eBay or whatever. So this is a good figure to have. And, but if you have a toddler that you're trying to get ready for school, you can go to, 106 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Thinker Toys here in Winchester, where you get all your toddler, all his stuff, as well as you get other stuff like dinosaurs and farm animals and stuff. So definitely check them out. Get them knowledge of their animals. And while you're in the area, if you're needing comic books, you can go to 115, well, not 115, but you can go to 80 Weems Lane, which is the home of 4 Color Fantasies. And after you leave there, if you're in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, you can check out, Comic Mind stores, get all your comic book needs. And then after you leave there, you can go to see 39 Piccadilly Street here in Winchester to Tropical Islands to get all your Jamaican food. So definitely check them out. It's a good place to get some good Jamaican food. So definitely check them out. After you leave there, you can go to you can go over to 80 Weems Lane. Well, not 80 Weems Lane, but you can go over to see Mixed Tree Service for all your unsightly tree service needs, and get that taken care of. And you can also check out, go over and check out, oh dang, where am I at? I'm brain fart. But you can check out Bank of Clark or United Bank to get all your banking needs met, and check them out. And after you leave there, you can go over to you can go and check out you can check out State Farm and United and State Farm and Farmers for all your insurance needs, so you can definitely check them out. Feel free and check them out. And after you leave there, if you need some good banking, or need some good gas, you can go to Sheets or Handy Mart here in Winchester, or wherever you can find your local Sheets, and get some gas, as well as made to order food, so you can get your belly full as well as you get your gas tank full. So definitely go for it and go get it. And after you leave there, you can go to you can go over to get all that taken care of. But if you have mental health needs met, Cobra Island is a proud supporter of mental health awareness. So you can check out Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services at 133 West Pascowan Street at the Capricorn Building. Check him out. But if Rob's not your cup of tea, you can check out anybody in the area, or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group, or you can go and check out whoever is in your area. And then if you need psychiatry, you could go over and get a hold, and you're in the Winchester Front Royal area, you could get a hold of Northwestern Community Services and check them out and see what they got to offer and get that done. So go ahead and go for it. Have at it. And after you leave there, you can go over to check out anybody that's in your area. But if you need to text somebody right now because you can't get in to see anybody, you can text 741-741. And they got people on standby. But if you need to hear a human voice, dial 988. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. But if you need something like right now because it's really urgent, go to your closest emergency room. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. But let's go ahead and take a look at Grapple. We're going to start with his accessories. With this little Grapple thing here. Which you could actually have it here in truck mode. Which is pretty cool. Which you got the hook here. But you could just turn the hook around. And presto. You got the hook. You got the claw. But you also have a gun, which you have several ports like on the side, like right here, and then on the other side, it's the same back here or down here, or right here on the side where the shoulders are. I mean, it's not a really good place, but no, it's not. That's not even a hook. But that's where you can put his gun. So we'll put his accessories to the side, and we'll take a look at him in his crane mode. Which I showed you that the hook is actually articulated, as well as this can be pushed in, pulled out depending on your length. You can lift it, and he can roll. And he also has this little feature, which I have no idea what this is for. But if you know what this is for, it's some kind of drill bit. But if you know what it's for, what you could do in vehicle mode or robot mode, just let me know. So let's go ahead and transform him. And we're going to start by shrinking in the hook. We're going to turn the hook around and then shrink this back. And then what we're going to do is swivel this around so we can lift this part, as well as untab this from the feet. If we can get it. Oh, there we go. There, you can untab it. So that way you can swing his legs down and then do his legs somewhat like this. So you got his legs. And then you can take these sections here, swing them around, because they'll hook up his arms. And then just collect them in. And then take this part here. Whoa, if I'm not knocking down my tripod in the process. I take this part here, fold it up, and it collapses in on itself. And it does connect to the upper pate, and then collapse the hook down where you got his head, and then you take these little sections here, which can undo the Elfistos. You may need something to get in there. And then you could just pop the fists out on both sides, which is pretty cool. So you do have Grapple in his robot mode. And then articulation wise, his head can rotate the full 360. His arms can come up to here. Of course, he can bend all the way back like this due to the arm transformation. He can bend at the elbow. Wrist can rotate or bend in and out, but that's primarily due to transformation. His arm can rotate all the way around, lift up to the side. His legs, well, you can just do that. His legs can do the full splits, bend back, kick forward, bend at the knee. And of course, you do have ankle tiltage, which is pretty cool, you know, and whatnot. So we can gear him up. We can put the claw right there on the hook. And this could go right back over on one of the side right here. So he can hold that right there, that little side right there. And then we can put his gun in his hand. And his El Fisto. And presto, we've got Grapple in his robot mode, ready for battle. I think this is a good figure, good character to have in your collection. You know, I like his story arc in G1 where he was the architect on Cybertron and whatnot, and came to Earth to build some stuff. He had a spotlight episode with the Sun Tower. So this is a top tier figure in my opinion. Well, he's middle tier due to the lack of importance, but, you know, top tier just to have if you're a completist. You know, definitely have some comparison with if you have Hoist. You can recreate some of those scenes from the cartoon, from the G1 cartoon, and definitely do that. But this has been Grapple. See you in the next one, and you already saw a preview, because we're going to do Decepticon Barricade next week. But, see you in the next one. Have a good one. Until all are one.